Hey everyone, so today I am just going to do a video about all the books that I want to read in 2014. Since I only have 25 minutes on my camera, I'm going to go ahead and get started. And that is the lovely pile of books I will be talking about. I guess we'll start with this one. Stephen King, Under the Dome. I loved the mini-series that they did on TV, so I'm really interested to see what it's going to be like in the book. This one is House of Spirits and Whispers. It's a true story of a haunted house. I know nothing about it yet, but I will let you know. I'll probably do a book review on all of these books. The next one is The Vow. I did not know that The Vow is actually based on a true story, and the book is actually the true story, as you can see, the true events that inspired the movie. This one, Long Road Home, Story of War and Family. This is basically, I guess, from my understanding, it's about basically what goes on during the Iraq War. So it should be interesting. My mom's in the military, so this is why I'm so interested in these kinds of books. Hey, Mom! The next one is called Coming Home. You would think by the cover that it was some kind of like military book, but it's actually not. It is a book about a woman who starts a new family with a different guy, and her ex-husband is murdered, and her stepdaughter needs her help finding out who murdered him. So it should be interesting. Yeah, this book. Assholes Finish First. So far it is really funny, but there's no way I could sit down and read this book at once because it's absurd. Like, the things he says and the things he does is just absurd. This one is by one of my favorite country stars, Sara Evans. The Sweet By and By. Basically just a love story. I normally don't read love stories, but I'm giving it a shot. This one looks really good. It's called Criers Cross. It says, Kendall runs her fingers over the desktop. She reads each line of graffiti, as she often does. But it feels different from this angle. She gets lost in the words as they swirl around in her mind, and she tries to make them sound right, like a poem would sound. Please save me. She traces the letters and wonders again why she hadn't seen them before, and then she hears a whisper, please save me, like wind in leaves. So faint that Kendall is sure she made a mistake. Her body tingles, and she feels the back of her neck prickle. She jerks her hand away and looks around the room. Who's there? So yeah, it sounds really good. Somebody everybody listens to. This is actually interesting because I'm not really quite sure what exactly. It's basically about a girl who wants to be a music star. But one thing I really like about this book is, like, let me find one. Faith Hill. This talks about her, like, her birthday, her job, big break, life events. Another one is Holly Dunn, and then the chapter is named Daddy's Hands. Or, let's see if I can find another one. This one is George Strait, Oceanfront Property. Like, so I'm really interested to read this one because I'm a big country music person. This one is Homefront. It's another military book. It's about a female soldier, which the cover's gone because my lovely daughter tore it off. But I'm definitely interested to see how this book goes. I am a little bit into it, but not very far. This book is called Asylum, and it's about a group of kids that go into an insane asylum and end up getting stuck there, basically, I guess. Anna's story is I believe it's, she has HIV, and she's 17, she's been abused, and she has a child, and she's HIV positive. So this book should be really interesting. It is a true story. So I'm really definitely interested in this book. This one, I'm almost done with it. Like, here's my bookmarker. This book is really good. It's kind of twisted, though, because, like, it's about a family who has a mother who's an alcoholic and a partier and everything like that, and there's 5 kids. There's 5 kids. Well, the oldest 2 are brother and sister, like, they're all siblings. Well, the older 2, brother and sister, end up falling in love with each other, and it's a good book, but most people would say that it's weird because of the fact that the brother and sister fall in love with each other. And then, of course, my favorite author, Ellen Hopkins. I have read every single one of her books, except for one so far, which I will show you here in a minute. But I am rereading this one because that one is the sequel to this one. I do own more of her books, and I'm trying to get the whole entire collection back. I used to have all of her books, but I started getting rid of them when I needed money back when I was pregnant with my daughter. So I'm slowly but surely getting the collection back, but I'm only a little bit of a ways back into this book. I think the first time I read this book I was in like 8th grade, so I don't remember exactly what the book is about. And then Smoke is the sequel, and I'll be excited when I finally get to this book. But these are all the books that I hope to read in 2014. The only reason I say hope to read is because, I'm sorry, that's a big book. And that's probably going to take me like a month in itself just to read that one book. If not 2 months, because it's really, 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 really long. And there's like, I think it's split up into parts. I think one thing I do like is, like, it has the map of the dome. Yeah, there's... No, it doesn't say if it's split up. Junior and Angie. There's another part. There's another part. Another part. I really wish they would do more with the series because it was only like 13 episodes. And I definitely think that this is more than just 13 episodes. So we will see. But Stephen King has always been one of my favorite authors. So I try to read every single book he ever makes. And I will definitely say that this one is definitely going to be probably the next book that I start reading. Right now, I'm currently reading, let's see if my Kindle's charged. I have, which I'll do tomorrow. Sorry, I know you guys are just looking at like nothing right now. Right now, this is the book that I'm currently reading, The Fault in Our Stars. Really good book so far, but tomorrow I will do a What's on My Kindle tag, and you guys can see all the books that I have on my Kindle. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have any questions about any of the books, I don't know why I'm facing it away still. If you guys have any questions about any of the books, just let me know, and I will try and answer them as best as I can. Thank you. Have a